my camera is missing. I suspect Maggie because Maggie loves my camera. I'm just hoping that if she has it, she doesn't reset every single setting on it like she did last time, because she is really good with cameras. And last time it took me like a month to figure out how to fix everything that she did to it. She needs her own camera, she really does. She needs her own GoPro because she is really good with it. Anyways, what I wanted to show you today was I get a lot of questions about Maggie's harness, and I want to make this just the beginning part really quick, but I want to answer some of those questions. Maggie's harness is originally a bus harness that we got, and we got it because Maggie gets out of just about any seatbelt. We did buy the harness that they use with Abby on Fathering Autism, and she could get out of that in about 10 seconds. We used it with a buckle buddy, and we still use a buckle buddy, but she can get out of a buckle buddy too. She will smuggle anything in with her, from a paintbrush. She'll pick things up off the floor. She knows how to get out of a buckle buddy really fast, both the ones that they use that have like turning tops that they use on buses, but also the ones that have slots. We try to make sure there's nothing around her that can be used to get out of a buckle buddy. She can undo just about any sort of lock. Well, I mean, she can undo any sort of lock almost at this point in her life. If she can reach it, she can get out of it. And that now includes the harness that she has. She can get out of her own harness, even though the zip's in the back. She can reach around and lower it and then get it with her other hand and get out of it if she wants to. She is getting to the point where she doesn't get out of it sometimes, and usually it's because we talk about it, and we are really working on that because she needs to be able to be safe when she's in the car. We're trying to make sure she can be safe when she's in the car. But most of the questions are about why Maggie wears her harness when she's not in the car, like when we go on walks. And that's because Maggie has a very long history of eloping, and that, for anyone who doesn't know, is running away when she is not, is a term that's used, I don't know if it's medically, it's basically a term that's used for running away. She just likes to run, and we try to give her as much opportunity as we can for running. I have another video on my camera somewhere, wherever it is, of us going to the track so she can run, and she ran and ran around bare feet. Every time she runs, it's not like because she's having a meltdown or because she's scared. Usually when Maggie elopes, because she's gotten through the extensive security system we have on our house, or when we're traveling, she's laughing, she's giggling, she's having a great time. But it's scary because she has more fear than she used to. She knows more about being careful, but it's still not safe. She needs someone with her when she's out at this point in her life. That's why the harness, because she is fast, and because anytime we're not holding on to her, she just takes off. And it can be into traffic, it can be into the road. She doesn't have that sort of awareness that it's not safe, and because she thinks that it's really funny. So we have to keep her safe. And so that's why the harness exists and why we have to use it. And because Maggie doesn't like holding hands, she doesn't like touching hands. That's why we have to hold on to her wrist. Like if I try to hold her hand, she'll almost fall over trying to get away from me. She has fallen over trying to get away from me, and then she'll offer me her wrist. She'll go like that and give me her wrist and hold her hand back. It gives her freedom. Having the harness on gives her the freedom to be farther away and to kind of, be able to do her own thing, have her own personal space, but not to have someone having to hold on to her wrist all the time, which isn't super comfortable for her either. I mean, it's not ideal. I can hold on to one of the rings on her harness so she has more space, or we can have the leads between us, which is even more space, even more freedom for her. She likes that a lot more than having someone hold on to her physically all the time. That is the story behind the harness. It has definitely been a work in progress. Oh, and the other good thing about the harness is that it does have an elastic panel in the back, so it squeezes a little bit like a compression vest, and that's why sometimes when we get home and I say, Maggie, do you want to take the vest off? I always ask. And sometimes she'll say, no, thank you. And that's because she kind of likes that tight squeezing feel. So sometimes she wants it off right away, and other times she's like, no thanks, I'll just keep this on. And she lets us know. So that's the story of Maggie's harness. They're pretty expensive, so That's probably the downside of them. They're like $100 to $200. And she can actually completely get out of hers now. Like she unhooks it in the car herself when she's ready to get out. But yeah, so we talk about it a lot now, how important it is not to unhook those. You've got to stay in your seat. There's other ones that loop around in the back and connect like in the total back of the car. And yeah, they're made for buses. So we also use it with a seatbelt because they aren't made to be restraints in cars. We're using them just so she's not getting up and coming over the back seat. It's important to have something that keeps her safely in her seat while we're driving because she doesn't quite understand how important that is just yet, although she's understanding more and more every month. So this is us going on a walk with the harness and it shows how Maggie has more freedom. She loves going on a walk with her harness. This morning, if I say right now, we're going on a drive, Maggie's not too thrilled. She really likes being at home right now. But when I said we were going on a walk with the harness, she kept taking the leads and handing them to me and trying to connect them from me to her. So yeah, she likes it a lot. And so do I. I like that she has the freedom and that I don't have to worry about her running away.
She looks super cute though, doesn't she?
Yeah, it looks like she's walking.
Stay together. Let's walk up to the corner first before we walk down. Happy? Okay, we're gonna go this way now, guys. Oh, I'll take him, say. Is she already done with them?
Yeah, and apparently she's going really slow.
Boys!
Come on.
Okay, I'll walk with her.
Wait, she's finally starting to speed up. Tessie? Sorry.
Oh, she wants to walk with you? Do you think that's it?
I expected her to speed up.
She probably will. Ready? Let's go this way, Migs. Okay, now let's look back and forth. Are there cars coming? Look for cars. Nope. No cars. Good job. You did so good. I think you're our best street crosser. Having fun? Yeah, let's all stick together on this part where there's no sidewalk, okay?
Like the one on Pocahontas. That's a big willow. This is a small willow. Hi, small willow. Hi, small I love the neighborhood we live in. I'm holding Tessie.
Yeah.
This is actually pretty easy.
Yep, she's pretty good. She's staying with the group. She probably won't need it for much longer, huh? She, I'm hoping, isn't going to be a runner. That's okay. But look, she stopped. She stays with you.
I want to know another prank.
Thanks, we're going to go back now this way.
I want to know another prank.
Uh-huh.
There's another prank that's supposed to be like you make a like a
Oh, careful, don't pull her. I think she'll start going if you just walk.
and you just like say Tessie.
Tessie, we're all going this way, baby.
No,
Oh, don't push her either, okay?
Anyways,
There we go.
she's always after that. You could see that.
Oh, you want me to walk her? I'll walk her.
You could say that the Loch Ness monster, yeah, ran out with boots in it. And if you live where it smells, wait till Tessie starts dawdling.
Just whatever you do, don't pull her, okay? But I just kind of.
Anyways, that's it for today. If you like this video, we'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in all things autism, we'd love it if you'd hit subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.